Hello my friends and welcome back to the Outer Worlds. In our last video, we finished up Monarch finally, and I think kind of hopefully brought long-term peace on the planet between the Iconoclasts and Stellar Bay. I'm not sure how all that's going to pan out, but I guess we'll see, right? So in today's video, I have a lot of little things that I want to try to complete. So the first thing that we're going to do is actually work on Nyoka's quest and see where that takes us. And then after that, in theory, we're going to work on Parvati's quest and see where that takes us. It's going to take us back to Monarch, but after that, not so sure, obviously. And then if there's time, we'll work on the Ice Palace quest, which takes us to a space station for sublight salvage. And then if there's really time left, which I doubt, we'll head to Scylla, unless something else pops up in between. But I've got a bunch of quests on Scylla, so I'm kind of putting it off until I've got all these side quests done or these other smaller side quests done, just in case I get another one that sends me to Scylla. Try to compile them all together. Anyway, I'm rambling now. But before we do all of that, all of my companions need some leveling up. So I want to take a few minutes to work on that. So Ellie is good, but she's got her tier 5 opened up. So let's see. Our first option is Long Winter, which says that combat effects inflicted by this companion's ability last longer. Okay. Then we have Stand Your Ground, and it says when this companion takes damage, they gain some armor for a short time. This effect stacks up to 3 times. Okay, I'm not sure how useful that is. Second Wind says when this companion is downed during combat, they heal back some health and continue fighting. This effect has a long cooldown, 15-minute cooldown. Okay. And then finally, Magic Bullets. Shots from Ellie's ability ricochet to send to a second enemy nearby. Oh, we're totally getting that one. That one sounds cool. So that sounds great. So Felix, what do you have? Oh, what did I do for Ellie on her 4th tier? I did her special. So let's see what his special is. So Felix deals increased damage when using tossball weapons, but you're not using tossball weapons. So increases the damage dealt by this companion for a short time after performing their companion ability. I feel like that's the one that I was using when I didn't like their special. So his special is Antagonistic Fury. So Felix does increase damage to anyone who has a negative reputation with you, which is higher than their positive reputation. Okay, sure. It sounds so, it seems very specific. So Nyoka, where are we at with you? So your special is Cunning Strikes. When Nyoka is in the party, you deal increased sneak attack damage. Well, I do kind of sneak every once in a while, right? Kind of. Not really, but sometimes, occasionally. Anyway. So Parvati, her special is Rust Bucket Defense, or Resistance, rather. So while Parvati is in the party, you and your companions take reduced damage from automechanicals. Oh, that might be useful. And her special here is Chrono Harmony. When Parvati kills an enemy, you regain some of your tactical time dilation meter. I don't really use it, though. I mean, I feel like I should be using it a whole lot more, but we'll try it and see what happens. And the Vicar. Max's ability bypasses some of the target's armor. So Trick Shot, yeah, that sounds very useful, actually. And then Planned Intervention. If an enemy hits you, dropping you to low health, Max will taunt nearby enemies to focus their attacks on him instead. This only works if Max is already fighting, still conscious, and able to be attacked by the enemy. Max will taunt enemies within 20 meters when you drop. Again, that might be useful. In like very specific situations, a lot of these like 4th tier ones are usable. Sam, have I done any? Oh, I have done stuff with you. So Radiation Proving. While Sam is in the party, you and your companions take reduced damage from N-ray sources. Okay, sure. Why not? Okay. And then Bedazzled Automechanicals. Sam's ability always stuns automechanicals. Stuns a target, leaving them unable to act for. Sure, why not? I'm not playing on a super hard difficulty, so I don't think these things are that critical. But we'll see. So I'm already at Edgewater. I think I'm going to leave Nyoka and Parvati in my party. Nyoka and Parvati in my party. That got really Anyway, the words got confused in my brain. So let's see, where do we need to go for Nyoka's quest? And maybe I have a fast travel point out there. I kinda do. So we'll go to the geothermal power plant. I should probably check in on Edgewater and see how it's doing. You know? See if anything new has happened. Doesn't look like anybody's respawned, which is kind of nice. But anyway, the last update I had, so I don't, so mostly a reminder to myself, gosh. So Rebecca and Anders were hired to clear an infestation out of an expansion site for Edgewater that Spacer's Choice abandoned in Emerald Vale. Head there with Nyoka and see if they're still alive. I feel like I've probably been here and they're not, but maybe, but probably not. Yeah, I've been over here. It's so weird to be back on the first planet I was ever on. Oh, so long ago it feels like.
I'd wager this is the outpost. Rebecca! Anders! Come on out!
Did I already kill them? Oh, look. Marauder lookout. Well, let's sneak.
They'll never see us.
They will never see us.
Okay, here we go!
Until I shoot them.
Score, Cap!
Oh. Where is everybody shooting at? That guy's eventually died. He like disintegrated death. Ew. Heavy ammo. Anything else? There was another body, wasn't there? I attacked one there, and then there was one over here, supposedly, right? And then you guys disintegrated one over here. Yeah, I've definitely been here because all of the boxes are opened. Yeah, here's the other body. I'm not completely crazy.
Hey, take a gander. The door's busted. Rebecca? Anders? You in there? Huh. Rebecca taught me this once. You can jerry-rig these old locks so as they don't open anymore. But we've only ever done that if we're in a real bind. Here, I'll fix it.
Okay. I imagine they were in a real bind because there were marauders outside. But I think your friends are... I think your friends are dead, sweetie.
Oh no. Oh no. What did you do? Oh, Nyoka. I'm so sorry.
Oh. Oh, Nyoka. Oh no. Anders' Charon medallion. This is the medallion you retrieved from Anders' remains. It's inscribed with the letters Charon. Oh. Or Anderson, not Anders, dummy. So Rusty Journal, its display is faded and the buttons are almost entirely rusted through, which you can still make out bits and pieces of what looks like Rebecca's final entries. Law help me, but Anderson was right. We never should have taken this contract. I thought Monarch was bad, but this is unbearable. Everyone here is blind or addled or I don't know what. The towns won't let us walk in without an employment contract. I can't even find someone to let me send a message. For all the capable folk here, we're stuck. Back home, we had to fight for every meal because there were no meals that you didn't make yourself. Here, there's plenty, but nobody's allowed to give you one. We've been stealing bits and pieces of life from wherever we can. Oh, no. Anderson is about ready to sign up, offer his life in service to Spacer's Choice just so he can take a shower. Claire, I hope to the architect this never reaches you, but on the off chance it does, I want to say I'm sorry. Anderson and I fucked up. We didn't take the contract for the bits. We didn't take it because Primal sounded cool. We took it because we wanted out. Monarch's a living hell. We were getting sick of boiled Raptidon and stinking like sulfur no matter how hard you scrub. Of fighting day in and day out. We're exhausted. We thought we could use the contract money to find a place here, settle down, but this place ain't any better. It's just different. We're starving all the same. We never should have left. I just thought maybe we could do better. I miss you, kid. Marauders at the door. Anderson's bled out. I'm on my way. I won't let them get me, not alive anyway. I've seen what those monsters do. Oh, no.
They were... That bitch! They were all set to abandon us! What would Clara say, huh? Every day she'd ask if we heard from you. And she'd have forgiven you! The kid had a soul that made the sulfur smell like roses! Ugh. I'd leave your medallions to rot with you, but Clara would want to be buried with her sister.
Oh. I'm sorry, Nyoka. I'm real sorry. Oh, that stinks. Let's finish looting quickly. It feels so awkward looting after all that, but I had to buy things. I have to upgrade my weapon, okay? All right, Nyoka, I think I'm ready to talk.
At least I know. Ought to have learned by now that getting one's hopes up tends to open them to being dashed across the stars. I hate to say this, but Clara died thinking her sister was still fighting to get back home. I'm glad. If she were still alive now, it'd break her to know the truth.
Oh, she'd still want to know just the same as you did. I've kept it from her. The news only would have hurt her. So what now? Oh, yeah, probably the second one. It's always maybe the second one.
Only thing left is to take these medallions home, which means figuring out how to bait the Mana Queen out of our old base. The most pissed off I've ever seen a queen was when a foreign species was on her soil. I'd wager the stench of a primal might do the trick.
Might do it. I don't think there was anything about the wilderness you didn't know. You're guessing here anyway to find out for sure. I'd rather just go in there guns blazing. No, let's go with the first one.
That'd be boring. Half the fun in exploring is the fact that you're on an unknown trail. I've never had the pleasure of hunting primals, but I hear they're all over Scylla. Let's tear a few apart, shall we? I'm sure they've got pheromones. Everything does.
Oh, look, another quest to go to Scylla for. Okay, well, if that's the case, then we'll go to Parvati's quest instead. So the update for Star-Crossed Troopers. Let's see, down here. That's 3 medallions out of 6. Speak to Nyoka about what to do next. Oh, I thought that was all of them. Anyway, so we need to go collect 3 pheromone glands from pungent primals. The Manta Queen will only come out if it thinks a threat is invading its territory. A few primal glands will do the trick. Nyoka suggested Scylla as a prime hunting ground. And my codex is probably the journal entry I read. Yes. Okay, so let's do Don't Bite the Sun, where we need to go to Chef Raymond in Stellar Bay and buy some stuff. But I should be able to fast travel to the Unreliable. I really like that option. Right into the ship. And then we can...
Sam, my vacuum tubes require evacuating. No, not those. The ones in port. Yes, there. Thank you. And while you're at it, could you switch my binaries to... that. Exactly. I haven't felt this clean and efficient since Captain Hawthorne installed my subalternate auxiliary backup processor.
Okay. I'm glad you feel clean again, Ada. So we're going to go to Monarch. And we can go to Stellar Bay, because that's where I need to go.
We're now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain.
Yep. So we need to bring...
Stand by for command.
I know, I think I'll bring you... I don't know. Where should I bring Sam? I'm going to leave Nyoka and Parvati in the group still, because they haven't had much interaction together. A little bit in the last video, but maybe I'll bring Sam to Scylla. But I don't know who else to bring with him. Oh, let's not jump down there. That might actually hurt. Hi, Grim. Let's see. Chef Raymond is over here.
I'm real sorry about your friends, Nyoka. Ain't no one deserves to go like that. Certainly not folks just trying to get by.
Thanks for saying that. You know, after seeing so many people get chomped, trip into sulfur pools, shot by marauders, I always figured we'd die young. But just because you expect it doesn't make it any easier. Oh shit, Next chance we get, I'm buying you a Spectrum bottle, so we can proper drown this melancholy.
Oh, I didn't get a chance to try Spectrum when we went out drinking. Is it any good?
It is without a doubt the worst, most foul liquid mankind has ever had the misfortune to invent. You'll love it.
No one would love to drink something described like that. Well, Zora's still here. I did not go into not Stellar Bay, into Edgewater to see how everybody was doing. We can do that later, though. Let the game progress a little bit more, maybe. Okay, so Chef Raymond is in here. Hello, sir.
I see you stuck around.
Mm-hmm. So my engineer's looking to get a dustbat casserole. Can you cook one of those?
That was a real popular meal 10, 20 years back, before the board tucked tail and ran. These days, everybody's had a belly full of salt tuna. They all want borscht. And the mushrooms, well, not many venture out of town, what with the monsters hereabouts. I can whip one up for you, but it'll cost. Here's a menu.
Oh, yikes. I can't cover this much, Captain.
It's oh my gosh, 3,000 bits. You take me for an idiot. No damn casserole's worth that much. Try again, try harder. I don't have, I'm not, yeah.
What? No, Captain, I don't want you to do it this way.
It's all right, miss. I'm a coward at heart. Made that clear from the outset. Look, Captain, this is the best I can do without putting myself out of business.
Okay. I thought I was intimidating Parvati, and I was just like, oh no, I don't want to be named to her. But yeah, he was totally gouging me. But yeah, I'm glad you saw a reason. 2,000 bits is much more reasonable.
I'm mighty glad you reckon so. This is gonna take about an hour in the oven. Nothing I can do to speed it. That's just how cooking works.
Okay. I think we're all aware of how cooking works.
There we are. Now, if you don't mind, I really need to take a leak.
My belly's gurgling just to smell it, Mr. Raymond. Thank you so much.
A pleasure to help such a charming young lady. You're a gentle soul, miss. Be careful with this one, all right? She's kind of a brute.
Oh, gosh. My tum's rumbling just smelling that casserole.
Sorry. Apparently I'm now a brute and whatever. It's fine. He was gouging me. What did he expect? So we had to... Now that you've got everything squared away, let's try that again. Now that you've squared away the fine dining portion of Parvati's big date, you should let her know. Okay, let's go outside and chat about this. Not right in front of the chef. Come on, you two. Maybe. Oh, Parvati, I swear. We'll just do it here, I guess.
The dustbat casserole Mr. Raymond made smells incredible. Oh, I kind of want to take a little taste. But I'm gonna be strong.
Okay.
Now look how cute these cakes from Cascadia are. Someone even traced little hearts in them.
Yeah.
I guess that settles dinner. Thanks for hauling me all over creation, Captain.
Uh-huh. So you're welcome. Shouldn't you be getting ready for Junlei now? Yeah.
Well, I was gonna, but then it hit me.
Oh, no.
I got this nice meal all planned out with music, and I got that soap to scrub up with, but I don't got nothing nice to wear, Captain.
Do you really need to do all this, or are you putting off the date? She might be putting off the date, but do you have anything particular in mind?
I don't have a head for fashion, and I can't really picture myself in something clean and pretty. There's this place I heard of in Byzantium, Joliker's Haberdashery. I bet I could find something nigh on perfect at a place like that.
Oh. Okay, sure. We're not going to Byzantium for clothes, Parvati. We can do that. So I guess it's a good thing we got a nav key for Byzantium.
Vicar would say it's the universal equation at work. I reckon it's just that 90% of everything that ain't crap is in Byzantium. I know this is all a little crazy, Captain, but I think it's gotta be this place.
Okay.
I saw the lady who runs it on Aetherwave, and, well, she made everybody she dressed feel better. Confident.
All right. We'll swing by when we can.
Thanks, Captain. I know I've been asking a lot, but you help me out every time. You're the best.
See, I'm not a brute. I'm very helpful. Oh my God. Well, those quests didn't take anywhere near as long as I thought they were going to, because I thought we would actually go and turn them in right away and just wrap everything up nice and pretty, but apparently that's not happening. So we're gonna have another reason to go to Scylla and another reason to go to Byzantium. But before we do that, we are going to go to this abandoned space station we're going to take it over for Sublight. So the override cartridge will hand over control of the station's systems to Sublight, legitimizing Lilya's claim over the salvage. That's the reason that we are going to this place. Well, let's try that quest now. I mean, like, I feel like we just barely started today, and I've already finished 2 of the 3 things I went to do, so maybe we will end up going to Scylla today. Although now I've no doubt just jinxed myself, but it's fine.
We've reached HRS-1084, Captain. It's emitting a very weak docking signal. I almost mislabeled it as normal etheric static.
Oh, okay.
Welcome back, Captain. How...
Do you know... Oh, no, I don't want to do the drama because that's one of the DLCs. Okay, well... Let's go to the space station. We are going to switch my...
I'll initiate an unscheduled rest cycle while you're out.
Okay, sure. So let's take Nyoka out. She's been around for a while. We'll bring Sam. Let's bring Sam and Parvati. I feel like those two... Like, Parvati likes robots, right? We'll see how Sam does in a fight.
Entering quiet mode.
Oh. He doesn't sneak at all. Okay, well, let's save after all of that running around.
It's quiet as the grave in here. We should get the power generator going again. Might cheer up the place.
Well, maybe. What was my update? HRS seems to be powered down. See if you can find a power source to get the place back up and running. Okay. How big a place is this? 2 floors. It's not tiny. So there's that. That door doesn't open. There was something over here though. Some sort of notepad. Shipment manifest, shipping label, 1 case of UDL concussive mines to HRS 1084, signed by Chief of Security Ida Kimball. Warning, contents may have shifted in transit. Warranty is void on any and all detonated mines regardless of cause. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying mines is a fireable offense. Mines are not a company authorized decoration, pet, or sporting equipment. Mines are not suitable for ingestion. Mines are not eligible for any recycling promotion. Do not purposely stand, sit, or recline on mines. Mines are not your friend. UDL claims no liability for any actions taken or not taken by mines. UDL recognizes that you could have chosen any remote explosives provider. Your commitment guarantees product quality and safety. Quality and safety not guaranteed, though. For many shipments to come, thank you and have a pleasant detonation. I feel like it says something about a people if you have to have that specific of instructions about mines. Just putting it out there. Maybe when it gets powered back up, these doors will work. That's what I'm guessing. Or I can just sneak through here, maybe? Yeah, we'll just sneak through here. That sounds easy enough. Oh, there's Sam. I wonder if Sam actually snuck in, or if he just sort of teleported in. Blank UDL keycard. I feel like I'm going backwards, but it's fine. So, high security containment, checkpoint alpha, error, unable to access memory cartridge, terminal power below 5%, terminal in maintenance mode, restore power to station to resume normal terminal operations. Okay. So yeah, still need to come back. But let's loot first. Okay. Sure, let's go up. It can't hurt, right? A scientist, interesting. A scientist by all these guns. Oh my gosh, Sam, that was really loud. Mind your head. There must be something down there. Mechanicals maybe went crazy and killed everybody? That would make sense. It's not like that hasn't happened before.
Let's give these little fellas a wide berth, Captain.
That'll be fine. We've got guns. Well, you and I do. I don't know what Sam has other than soap, but we'll find out. Okay, so error unable to access memory cartridge. Still not working. Okay. So I need to get into there. And it's sealed. Ooh. I'm still getting a concussion this far away. Oh no, permanent concussion. Having been hit in the head one too many times, your mental faculties have been permanently affected. Mind attributes -1. No, we're going to reject that. Because I would like to not have to have... I don't know if it's going to have this noise to go along with it the whole time. Or this fuzzy screen. And I'm not okay with that. UDL identity cartridge. Okay. But not a blank one this time. Sam just kind of like stomps around. Okay. Since there are red triangles. They're all up there. Okay, so this one seems to be working. So engineering section terminal, generator status active, maintenance 2% output, maintenance mode is active, minimal functions are available. So modified generator mode normal. So updating generator mode to normal, disabling emergency lighting, activating facility lights, activating security protocols, that's not gonna be good. Activating air recyclers, new laboratory scent option selected. Ooh, it's like new car smell, like when you get your car cleaned. Yeah. So flushing toilets, error flushing toilets, see maintenance logs for details, generator mode, change complete. Okay, maintenance logs. View facility status report. Critical issues 1, non-critical issues 2. So first critical issue, a toilet in the maintenance barracks does not flush, replacement part ordered. That's a critical issue. What are non-critical issues? Sensors indicate Alta Vita gas is leaking from storage tanks. Alta Vita gas is toxic to humans. That is a admin override. Priority set to non-critical. Management does not utilize the Alta Vita gas tank storage room. Issue 2, non-critical issue 2. Sensors detect that the, quote, new laboratory scent air freshener is running low. That is a non-critical issue. So I guess we could repair the toilet. Work orders already exist. The existing work order was opened 991 days ago. It was last accessed 991 days ago. Okay, I guess that's it.
Oh, I see you have activated your holographic shroud, Captain. Excellent. Becoming indistinguishable from an authentic UDL trooper will prove advantageous to your current situation.
Why? What's going on, Ada?
A UDL vessel has been tracking our position and just recently docked with the station. They are patching into the station's transmission lines now. I cannot stop...
Oh.
I've been waiting for this day since we tagged your ship in Cascadia, Captain. Who are you? No one told me we had security forces deployed on the station already.
Yeah, my team has already handled the issue, soldier. Your squad can depart. That's probably what we'll go with. The smuggler has been handled. Your team isn't cleared to dock at the station. That's another good one. Everything's perfectly all right now. We're fine. How are you? I feel like that's a Star Wars reference, right? Let's lie. Tell them I've been handled and maybe they'll stop stalking me.
Roger that. Just as a precaution, I'm sure you won't mind if we turn on the station security systems. Can't be too careful.
Oh no, please don't.
We hate to leave this location undefended after a close call with outlaws.
Oh no. You shouldn't even know about this station soldier, let alone interface with it. Do I look like I need some old rust bucket as backup? Oh, no, let's try the persuade.
Shit. Thanks for the warning. Last thing I need is to get fined for overriding security on a restricted station. My team and I will just head out then.
The UDL gunship is undocking from the station. They appear to be departing into space.
My dad used to say words have power. You proved them true.
Okay, can I... Well, let's say, like, do I need to have my, the shroud on? Because it doesn't seem to be needed right now, but... Okay, so what is our latest update? What do I have to do next? Please tell me, game, because I'm confused. You convince the UDL forces to leave the station, make your way over to the override terminal. I'm also guessing the Codex is the manifest that I read. Okay, well, let's see how this goes, I suppose. Is this... That's not open. Okay, great. It's just in certain areas I need to have it. Because I was like, if I have to figure out how to, like, not move around in all these areas, that's going to really be not cool. Okay, so there were several terminals I wanted to go back and check out. But we can probably do that on the way out. I still can't get into there, though. But that door is active now, and this one is also active. So let's go to see this terminal. So, messages from redacted subject closing down. To station security all, a transport vessel has been dispatched to HRS 1084. I have taken the liberty of upgrading the sensitive materials containment rating of this asset, which means you are permitted to leave with company branded consumables, but all personal effects must be left behind. What? Do not interfere with the tanks. The cleanup crew will dispose of all exhausted assets in time. Anyone who requires ethical correction therapy can speak to a Spacer's Choice approved alienist. Okay. Personal files. Note on J. Guthrie. James is gone and he never said goodbye. I kept telling myself that he wanted me to remember him as he was outside of the tank. Or maybe he was just bad at goodbyes. When I saw what was left of him, I wanted to airlock everyone who let it happen. You could have said something, James. We were never short on time. Nothing's keeping me here now. The only bits aren't worth it. The bits aren't worth it, rather. I requested a transfer. I get the impression I'm not the only one. Isn't Jay... Why does that name sound familiar? Notes on Chief Kimball. Kimball thinks there'll be trouble once the docks run out of warm bodies. If James was around, I know he'd set her straight. Now that he's gone, maybe I could use some convincing too. She showed up next to my bunk last night, said that if anything happened to her, her password was her daughter's name. Hope it never comes to that. Does this have to do with those secret experiments that were going on Monarch? So you've lost the blank UDL keycard. Okay. Wonderful. That's great. And where was the other terminal? Oh. Crap. My bad.
Proximity analysis. External fill sterilization measures employed. Caution, contact with electrical currents can be lethal to customers.
Thanks, Sam. Another terminal. And what's gonna happen when I run out? There's nobody on this place but me. So checkpoint beta main menu, security routines. Okay, UDL Electrofloor 3000 is online. Disengage security checkpoint. Sure. Personal files. Log Mama Bear. Kimball came by asking if any of the docs had been around. I told her what I know. It's been quiet. Just ask Alpha. She walks off with a spring in her step. Okay, weird. She requisitioned a UDL Electrofloor 3000 for my checkpoint and a crate of concussion mines. Guess she didn't believe me. Is she prepping for war? She's acting like she knows something the rest of us don't. Seems especially uncomfortable around the docks. Okay, hang on. We need to go back up top and investigate things because I didn't finish with that. Ah, here's the other terminal. Priority user Kimball I. Messages. To redacted subject regarding your concerns. Okay, so it was originally to Kimball from somebody. You asked that I reach out. I'm doing so. Is something amiss with the team? How's their morale, their commitment to the project? And then Kimball responded and said, of course morale is low. You gave those PhD tanks of nuclear scrambling gas and no warm bodies to test it on. What did you think would happen? They can test on each other all they want, but no one lays a hand on my squad. I'm installing safeguards in case anyone challenges that decree. I keep thinking this has something like Alta Vita Gas was in Cascadia and they were doing some strange experiments in Cascadia and did experiments on one of the scientists there. And then they were all evacuated. And I'm wondering if they were evacuated to here and continued their experiments because there was some terminal mentioned there was Alta Vita Gas here. So I wonder. And this is a security person who doesn't want the scientists to experiment on their team? There's my theory. Anyway, so A. Kimball subject, bedtime story draft. So once upon a time, there was a princess who trained to be a soldier while the other princesses got jobs at canneries and counting houses. The soldier squinted down her sights at the firing range and made sure she hit the target every time. Then one day, a not very nice man offered her a job at an ivory tower far, far away from the kingdom. The princess could provide for her ailing father, her lovely child, and her goofball husband, but she would have to stay locked in the tower until the doctors could find a way out. Once she thought better of her choices, the princess applied for early dismissal, but no one listened. The end. I love you, Angelica. Maybe you can write me a better ending. Give your father a hug and tell him I'm sorry for missing another birthday. Oh, well, there's your depression for today. So security routines. There are none. Okay. So what am I supposed to be doing again? I keep forgetting. Make your way over to the override terminal, which is over here. Let's save, because there are...
Muting volume now. This unit is clean. Everyone all right? And ready to kill germs.
Oh, board reputation decreased. Well, whatever, it's fine. Okay, now I've got my... Oh, I get it. I wasn't supposed to kill these guys. Well, it's fine. Now I can loot them for stuff and not have to worry about anything. Besides, I can't imagine the port was going to be happy with me anyway, breaking in here and taking this over for sublight. Although I should try next time to be nice to the robots and see if anything happens. Oh, let's come in here. Get pretty far away. Sam, Parvati, get out of the way.
That will leave a stain.
Sorry, but better you than me. Guessing that's the Alta Vita gas. Ooh. check all these rooms first before we head back into the security area, which is no doubt where I actually need to go. And more stuff to sell. That's all I really want is more aid to sell so I can get more bits so I can upgrade my weapon. It's little things in life, right? Although I should probably start selling some of these mods because I just don't really use them. Maybe. There we go. Scientist crew quarters, maybe? Actually, let's save and just head in and see what happens.
Room for C2547. Grade rated contaminants.
Yeah, look, another scientist sacrificed themselves for things. Holding tank 001 log. Subject Dr. Charles. It is those people, McNulty. Current status alive, unstable, conditions stasis setting active. Notes subjects should not be revived until a method for stabilizing his condition is found. In gratitude. Is that this guy down here? Oh, he's up there. Oh, okay. Well, who's this guy over here then? Holding tank 003. Subject Dr. James Guthrie. Extremely unstable condition. Subject will need extensive nucleon resequencing for any chance of viable extraction. I'm so sorry it ended up like this, James. We will come back for you all and fix this. I swear on it. Please forgive me. They're running out. They're down to 2, and the last one had 3. So, and this is holding tank 3. Oh, there's holding tank 2. Claire Pearsall, unstable condition. Subject's condition is dire. Make sure resuscitation devices are on hand upon revival. Please hold on, Claire. We almost had it this time. I swear we'll bring you back. And then James Guthrie decided to be next in line. Okay, let's head out and then back in. What are they? I still want to know what the experiment they're doing. I have questions. Okay. I see now. That's what that's all about. I can't lockpick that. That is really hard. Maybe the terminal will unlock it. Maybe. I suppose we can always come back. Okay, let's see. The screen is really big all of a sudden. Classified E. Chartrand. It's been 1,217 days since last login. Okay, security routines. Modify system access protocols. Hack, unlock personal quarters. Guessing that's the door across the way. Admin Byzantium username. Okay, we'll do that in a second. Let's actually, project summary. Executive Research Focus Group E177-J48. Purpose, biological hybridization and assimilation strategies. Active team members E. Chartrand, L. Fail. Inactive are Guthrie, McNulty, Pearsall, and Ryle. Goal, further the chimeric sciences via the targeted modifications of human nuclein using strands obtained from halcyon native fauna, aka the Raptidon. I feel like I was kind of right with my crazy theory. So, from redacted subject station morale. So it's come to my attention that a culture of distrust has soured relations between HRS 1084's research staff and security personnel. Many of you have submitted requests for early dismissal. To the research staff, the importance of your work supersedes any interpersonal conflict. To our security personnel, there will be no early dismissal. You will also notice that your employment contract has no set end date. We can enjoy a discussion of morale and its impact on success metrics once the question of humanity's place in the Halcyon colony is answered. In the meantime, get back to work. So the logs. Charlie. We almost lost Charlie. It was a runaway resequencing shift. Once it started, it kept going, spreading beyond the isolated tissue to a full-blown systematic infiltration. He said it was like every organ was itchy. I told him we'd ice him, freeze him until we could work out how to reverse what had gone wrong. Every time Laura walked by me, she rubbed my shoulders and asked me to take a different reading. They didn't need to be taken. It was just to keep my mind occupied. She's been checking on me every hour since. Claire. We had to put Claire on ice today. She and the others drew straws. Claire lost. The change was slower this time. At first, the resequence stayed within normal parameters, but then it spread again, just like Charlie. Tomorrow, I'm reaching out to my handler directly. I need some answers. I wonder how Guthrie's doing. I hear symphony music from under his door. Access outbound comms transcript. And then this is James. This log is being entered by Dr. Fail. I had to prescribe Dr. Chartrand enough sedatives to knock out a primal yesterday morning. Dr. Guthrie and I drew straws to decide which of us would be the next test subject. He pulled the short one. No new developments. After all our sacrifices, it still feels like we're miles away from a breakthrough. Ava hasn't forgiven herself for the losses. Maybe some time away from HRS 1084 will clear her mind. The board confirmed a receipt of my report and transmitted our recall notice. We're just awaiting transport. I wish we could take some time away from the project to clear our heads, but we're not even close to that point. So access outbound comm transcript. E. Chartrand, is anyone listening on this frequency? Redacted, who is this? Chartrand says, I'm the project lead on 1084. I wanted, and then they responded and said, Station 1084, you have orders to maintain wireless silence until a mission end state is achieved. And then Chartrand says, override password antediluvian. Redacted, audible sigh, what can I do for you, Doctor? Chartrand says, the board told me they would deliver my queries about our transcription problem on the Cornelius Vanderbilt. Where are we with that? Redacted says, I'm afraid I can't provide an update status at this time, Doctor. Chartrand replies, the assault cruiser should have arrived on Earth by now. My query was addressed to the Chimerical Research Department at George de Hevesy Institute in Budapest. Redacted says, one of my associates will reach out when we have an update. When? Aren't you in contact with the assault cruiser? What happened out there? Station 1084, misuse of this channel is a fireable offense, as is abusing your executive override. Save in case of emergencies. Damn it, this isn't transmission ends. Executive override for use. E. Chartrand discontinued. Duration indefinite. Oh my gosh, these guys have been screwed so much. So let's insert sublights. Actually, let's do this first. Just in case. Oh, wow. That's kind of nice. Got a window out to space in your private quarters? That's not shabby. Maybe. There we go. And researcher's mask. I don't think we need that. Okay, I think I've explored every bit now. I am ready to insert the sublight override. Transfer of administrative privileges successfully completed. Admin location groundbreaker. SL boss. Okay. Oops, wrong
Job
button.
done. We can go home to the ship, right? I've been missing Ada fierce. Hold on, Tick. Don't we know Chartrand from Cascadia?
Yeah, we do. I'm not crazy. Even Parvati remembers, and she wasn't even there. Okay. So now the station has been secured as a holding of sublight salvage. Lilia Hagen will be interested in an update. She can be found in sublight headquarters on the groundbreaker. Okay, that's fine. All right, let's head on out of here before the robots wake up. Did they just not notice? They must have just not noticed. I read the one in here. So I think I read all the terminals. Yeah, I think I read But they must have been evacuated at some moment or sometime, because there weren't 2 additional scientist dead bodies. So, the mystery
Captain,
continues.
I wish to offer my commendations for convincing the UDL's gunship to leave HRS-1084. I did not favor the idea of being stripped and sold for parts.
You're welcome, Ada. I would not like you to be stripped and sold for parts either. I kind of like having you around. Plus, they probably also would have shot and killed me. But, you know.
We've arrived at the groundbreaker.
Yes, we have. Okay, so let's go and,
Take someone to watch your back, please.
I will. We're gonna leave Sam here. And I think we'll bring Parvati and, Felix. Let's try that. Don't think it's gonna end well, but or it actually probably doesn't even matter at this point. I feel like they have traveled around together. Maybe? I feel like I had Nyoka and Ellie for so long, I can't remember using anybody else.
Rizzo's Purpleberry Budge, a soft-sour candy shell around a sweet purpleberry flavored scent. C&P, I can't believe it's not yours. I can't believe how good it is.
All right, finally back at Sublight. Let's see what the lovely yet intimidating Lilya has to say.
Finally, a base of our own. Soon we'll have eyes on every corner of the system. Well done, Captain.
You're welcome. You also find some automech salvage awaiting new owners. The base had scientists in suspension tanks, still might be alive. Let's go with number 2.
I heard about that. While my lawyers scratch their heads wondering how we deal with human salvage, I'm leaving the researchers in hibernation.
Okay.
Aside from the automated security, did you meet any resistance at the station?
A UDL gunship buzzed the station, but I convinced them to back off.
I knew it. They've been shadowing us since Monarch, maybe even longer. I've been less than honest with you. Your assignments weren't strictly about the salvage business. You might have figured that out already.
Yeah, you are the one who sent me after the Alta Vita gas, which has to do with all the secret experimenting. Is this about all your cloak and dagger warnings? I'm guessing so.
That's right. Up until now, I've kept you in the dark for your protection, and more importantly, mine. But I'd like to think we've earned each other's trust. After the Monarch job, I started connecting the dots. I didn't like the picture. Then what we found at Station 1084 confirmed my fears. You and I have stumbled onto something big, something none of us were meant to know.
Yeah, the truth about the human tailbone? No, you had my interest, now you have my attention. No, I think it's she's talking about the human experimentation. Bad news, I take it. I'm gonna go with the third one.
Glad to know it, Captain. Ask yourself why a skeleton crew was studying that Alta Vitae gas in secret. Ask yourself why stockpiles were hidden on a planet full of monsters.
Maybe they were just hiding expensive research from pirates like Sublight. That might have been part of it, but not really. I'm guessing you have an idea, though.
Before we go any further, I want you to keep an open mind. Can you do that for me, Captain?
Sure. I guess it depends on what we're talking about. But no, I can do that, I think. I hope.
Aliens. I'm talking about aliens. They're the ones responsible for the deaths at 1084, and who knows what else. We have to put a stop to it.
I knew it. Aliens from other worlds been visiting Halcyon.
At least one of your crew can keep an open mind. But this isn't some Aetherwave serial, Millstone. This is reality.
Aliens? I mean, didn't they say, wasn't there some entry where it had the the letters that spelled aliens in passing. But really? Aliens? Really?
Hear me out.
Okay.
I'm saying it's aliens. I'm not asking you to like it. I'm not even asking you to believe it. But I need to act on this threat to the colony, and I can't do it alone.
This doesn't feel at all right, Captain.
Damn, she's serious. Tragic, ain't it? What age does to your mental faculties?
The crew is skeptical. That's good. I don't want you walking into the unknown with blindfolds on.
Mm-hmm.
I assume you have questions?
I mean, obviously, I have lots of questions. Yeah, I have a few.
If we're gonna see this through, I'll need your trust and commitment. Now's the time for setting doubts aside.
So when you say aliens, what do you actually mean by that?
Conspiracy. One carried out with the help of human collaborators, assuming they haven't all been replaced.
By aliens?
This is an invasion of our very cells. That damned gas is mixing our nucleon with halcyon biology to twist us, change us, make us more like those monsters on Monarch.
So the little green bastards will pay. So I haven't seen any evidence of aliens, to be honest.
No kidding. That's how they want it. When I lined up the evidence in my spreadsheet, there was only one possible conclusion looking back at me. This is my data talking, not my anxiety or lack of sleep.
How do you know I'm not an alien spy on a mission to silence you? I really don't know what to make of this, Lilia. I really don't, because I don't know if it's like little green men aliens or what.
If you don't believe me, go pay a visit to the puppet master who's working against her own kind. Dr. Chartrand is the crooked psychopath behind the gas experiments. She sold out her species, and I need you to put a bullet through her skull.
Why does Dr. Chartrand need to die?
She's a research scientist and a damn good one. Before UDL poached her, she engineered a 0.2% increase in cystipig juiciness. Now she's doing the same thing with humanity. Her fingerprints were all over Station 1084.
Yeah.
You saw what she did to her team.
I mean, they kind of. I mean, like, okay. So, but yeah, when did Sunlight get to be so principled?
It's cute that you'd think that about me. I just want to add savior of humanity to my resume. I've got ambitions outside of this office, you know. Besides, this way Sublight gets first dibs on alien salvage.
There we go. I do need to think about this, and I do want to ask all these questions, but we are very much at time for today, so I think I'm going to leave the conversation.
Don't think for too long. I want this business tidied up before anyone starts asking questions.
And then I'm going to pick back up here on our next video on Tuesday and see if I can ask more questions and then pick up this quest. Because I'm interested to see where this alien invasion quest line is going. Because I gotta say, it's not what I expected at all. So anyway, we'll pick back up here on Tuesday and go from there. So as always, thank you so very much for watching. Please do keep yourselves safe, and I will see you again on Tuesday with another new Outer Worlds video.